Thank you, Chairman. On matters relating to interception of communications and surveillance, I have a number of comments to make. First, there is a suggestion that we're not catching up with the latest technology available. But I understand that there is a clear definition on intercepting communications in the laws. It means intercepting postal service and also telecommunication service. And for communications made via the telecommunications system, it's not confined to eavesdropping. And would the Secretary please clarify this point? And it's been 10 years since the ordinance was first enacted in August 2006, and there have been technology advances. Have you reviewed the outcome of the work of the Commissioner? I want to know whether the figures cited in the report could reflect the effectiveness of the ordinance. Secretary, thank you, Mr. Chan, for your questions. Under the Interception of Communications and Surveillance Ordinance, there is a definition on interception of communications. When LEAs conduct operations, we seek their views on actions allowed under the existing ordinance relating to interception of communications and surveillance operations, and whether there is sufficient power given to the LEAs to conduct such operations. And the advice given is that there is sufficient power. So in terms of the latest technology and its relationship with the interpretation in the current ordinance, we keep this in view. So every time when we apply with a panel judge for an authorization, we follow what the provisions allow us to do. And we have not heard from any LEAs on the need to carry out any legislative amendment because of technological advances. Since the enactment of the legislation in 2006 until the end of last year, and that's the end of the reporting period of the Commissioner's annual report, altogether 16,000 cases or applications were made under this ordinance, with 3,500 persons arrested. Depending on the situation that year, and also probability of gathering intelligence during that year, the number of persons arrested that year may vary. And just now we heard the report that the LEAs exercised powers under the ICSO and yielded some results. More importantly, we're referring to some serious crimes, because by taking this means allowed under the ICSO, then at least a crime should warrant 7 years imprisonment. In the case of intercepting communications, or 3 years imprisonment for covert surveillance operations. And we were referring to serious offenses. So when we talk about improving law and order in Hong Kong, we believe that it is important that powers be given to the LEAs under this ordinance. And we're grateful to the LEA's effort in maintaining law and order. Over the past 4 decades, our crime figures have continued to drop. And we believe this is also due to the powers given under the ICSO.